Okay, so no introductions or outros today, but if any of you guys truly care about my stuff, my content, you truly give a rat's behind about my stuff, please like, share, comment the video, and please hit the bell notification. Truly deep down inside, care about my stuff. Subscribe. Absolute amazing, wonderful old school fans. Just in case YouTube algorithm unsubscribe you, please subscribe. Come back to the channel if you can. All my original watchers, my fans, my audience members, my original freaking watchers, and my users, my freaking classical subscribers, and my original OGs out there that supported me from day one. I appreciate the living hell out of you. Or if any of you guys are brand new for the first time, you happen to stumble upon any of my videos or my channel in general, it'd be nice if you come on this journey and venture me. And if not, this is a one-done thing. You're never going to see me again. Just at least leave me in the background talking. You know, you're really going to watch this reaction, but it is what it is. I'm trying to pull you guys' arm, no pressure or any of that mess, but would be nice. You came along with this, maybe subscribe forever. But if not, hey, no pressure, no fear, no pressure, no cracking, no anxiety or any of that stuff. Anyways, Courage the Cowardly Dog game released a official date trailer. This comes from a Spanish channel. This is El Gato de Trejado. I don't know how you say that right. Gato de Trejado. Or you see the Mexican freaking hat there. I had another one that actually said Mexico before. I don't know what happened. I think I lost it when I moved to this house like 10, 11 years ago. Wow, but anyways, I'm in Spanish my second language. Sometimes I screw up occasionally on there because English is my first original language. My dad said he had to do that for a while too. It sucked. It was not fun. Anyways, enough of that bull crap around. I remember I think it was back in either February, March, April, one of those 4 months between February to May. It was like a demo thing. I think I did a reaction video to that a while back. If I remember to leave in the description box down below, it'll be provided down below. If I remember to post it on there, I'm not a lazy fat ass doing that shit. I will say this. I'm very, very hyped and excited about this because as a late 90s, early 2000s freaking kid, teenager, pre-teenager at the time, I was a very huge part of my childhood with Courage the Cowardly Dog and the other shit from the late 90s, early 2000s. Had Dexter's Lab, original Cow and Chicken from Cartoon Network. You also had stuff that blew up really big and popular, like the original Powerpuff Girls and the original, what was it called? It was Powerpuff Girls. Original Samurai Jack, and then in the mid-late 2010s, they did remakes, remasters with them. I wasn't really crazy about the Powerpuff Girls remake, but the Samurai Jack one, that shit was kicking in a really good fucking way. It ain't changed anything that much about it. There was final continuation, and there was a final finale for it, I think. For the past 15, 18 years at that time, it was in limbo for a while. So I was glad it came back at that time. Mid-late 20s, me loved the shit out of it. Because I'm going to be going my mid-late 30s. I'm already in my mid-30s already. Some people probably mid-late 30s won't hit 37 at that time. But it is what it is. Probably going to feel way extra old when I'm probably 40s and up. Anyways, without wasting you guys' time, I remember seeing, like I said before, I'll say it again, like, oh yeah, and those two other ones that were really, really big. I'm surprised they never made remakes, remasters, or reboots of them, like Codename Kids Next Door. They never did that one, or they never did, like, what else? The old school I Am Weasel thing, or what else was out there? It was real big in the late 90s, early 2000s. I know those two other ones I was a real hardcore fan at that time. What was it? There was another one I know was pretty huge too. I didn't really get that much. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I never got a reboot, remake on there. What else? The one that had that side cartoon, Evil Con Carne, as well. I still remember when it used to be called Grim and Evil, and later on they got switched to the Billy and Mandy. I think it was like 2007 or 8 when I finished. Of course, they did Teen Titans remake, but it ended up being real stupid and really, really dumb and retarded as hell. The Teen Titans Go one. And it's made it really stupid and kooky and silly, not super, like, serious like the original one was. And another one, I don't know if I was really hooked to it or not. I might have hated it or I might have liked it. I'm not sure. And it was Ed, Edd and Eddy, but they never did a remake or remaster. They kind of did like a reboot of it, but it wasn't as good as the original cartoon was when they were in the cul-de-sac. I don't know. And of course, Nickelodeon and all their other shit too. Stuff I grew up a bit on, like the old Agro Monsters, Cat Dog, Rugrats, what else? Wild Thornberries, and what else was out there in the 90s, early 2000s? Obviously, Hey Arnold was a very big part of my childhood at the time. And what else? Besides Hey Arnold, ones on Nickelodeon. Obviously, Fairly Odd Parents. That one lasted almost as long as SpongeBob. But that's like the only thing that's on there nowadays, just SpongeBob. And then they made a baby form of it like 3 or 4 years ago, I think. The Camp something. It's funny because my nephew loves the shit out of it now too. But What else was on there that was pretty big at that time? It was the old school 90s shit that used to have Kablam. I know Gen Alpha and maybe Gen Z are probably just too young to remember that one, but I know Gen Alpha is really not going to know nothing about that. And if you were old school millennials like me, you remember what Kablam was. That was absolute shit back in the day in a good way. And then they had a few other live action shits, but it weren't as stupid and cringy and corny and stupid and jerky as shit. Disgusting ass low quality production like how Cartoon Network did live action. They had the old school stuff from Snick, all of that. They already Afraid of the Dark thing, and they had a real big ones like Adventures of Pete and Pete back in the day. And what else? The Stickly, Nick in the Afternoon and Night. And what else was on there? Keenan and Kel was on there. And what else? I wanted to say Smart Girl, but I don't think that was from like Disney at the time. And Tia Sister. And a whole bunch of other ones that were pretty good too. Oh yeah, I forgot another one, Chalk Zone. That one never got a remake or mouse. And the only two that's still around, besides the remake they did 2 years ago, Fairly Odd Parents live action, which that one stunk to the high heavens. It was absolute trash garbage. I saw the first episode, and after that, I didn't want to watch it no more. After that, it did not do good in live action, in my opinion. I don't know, man, it's just being an old boomer millennial, I guess. And besides that, what else did they have? Surprised they never did nothing with Charles Owen. Vader's him. I don't know if they ever tried to bring that back. Maybe on Netflix they'll probably bring him back one day, but I'm just nervous that shit's gonna be political idolized and woke and all that shit if they did that. Cause I know they did that with Rock with Modern Life like 4 or 5 years ago, but it didn't hit the same way as it did when I was a 90s kid. That's another one. It's funny because the other same producer that made that and made Camp Lazlo, but for Cartoon Network later on. And if any of you guys never saw the spoilers on that one, I think it was like 2009 or 10. Maybe 2011 was the final episode. The dude that played the Scoutmaster guy, Lumpus, forget his name was. Because the other dude was like that snail slug dude that was his assistant. He was a more nicer dude than the other guy. He ended up being Heifer from Rocko's Modern Life the whole time. Just crazy, man. I never knew that back then until years later, like 2018 or 19. Anyways, without beating around the bush, not going to waste any more of their time. Jump into this reaction head first. Hopefully it's amazing. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it looks finished. It's funny, when I was doing the thumbnail for this, I had AI generated fake versions of a live action of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh, I totally forgot. I don't know if you can see that in the background. I apologize for it, because just the other day I went food shopping and shit like that. Oh my god. And I'm going to say it's a crazy ass war zone out there, but man, it's getting way insane as hell out there, man, some spots. I'm not even going to get into that because it goes into politics and all that stuff, but I noticed in other spots was a lot more nicer and cleanlier, friendlier and shit. Only ones that were that really, really kind of dirty and stingy. I'm not going to say too many names, but many people live out here in Vegas like I do. It's a certain area. I won't even say North Las Vegas, but it's another spot over there in another area. I think it's between Paradise or another area spot around there. Some spots look really, really dingy. And no offense to white Caucasian people. I know a lot of people say, especially the white ones, it's like very sketchy and very suspect and sus. I don't know. It's very, very hood and like real ghetto project shit out there. Even I used to live there like 21, 22 years ago. But man, glad I got out of that shit. But jumping into that thing, I apologize for the super long ass there. All right, let's go. Hope it's good. Let's see it. Hope it's nice and clean than it was before earlier this year. Oh, it's that mold dude. They didn't show him before. They're probably gonna have the same characters as before. It's almost 2 minutes, so it's a little bit longer than the other ones. Okay. I don't remember that character. It must have been from the other feature, Courage the Cowardly Dog, so it's starting. Oh yeah, he sees old school computer. Oh, the lady in the water. Now it was super scary shit there, man. I remember that one. I don't say it was scared the fuck out of me, but it was a little bit scary. But she was kind of like an OnlyFans chick, right before we changed the list. Oh, yeah, he got sucked into the thing like that. Oh, I forgot about that episode. It's those freakouts. Oh, yeah, I forgot I used to do that. House of Revenge. Oh, that's what it's called now. Oh, it's at the end of the series, right after Thanksgiving over here in the United States. Okay. That's badass. Black Friday. Holy crap. Okay. I'm fucking poor for that, man. Not bad. That's awesome. Alright. Oh, the little profile thing for Patreon. Lisa Simpson. And the Simpsons.
The Fent.
Alright. See you guys in a quick sec. Hold on. I gotta let this stupid fucking commercial app play. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this super fast as possible. Overall thoughts, views, opinions, vibes, feelings, takes, hot takes, bullet points, viewpoints, worldviews, which are as always speculations and my point of view. My raw and cut thoughts, views, opinions, my head out the top of the dome, my feelings on it. Of course, all that good stuff. Top of the dome off my brain here. Oh man, I don't even know they had a new wow, I didn't even know there was a new update thing or a new chapter for the Benny and the Ink Machine thing. That's a name I have not heard in 2, 4, 5 years at the most. I think the last time I did that was 2020 or 2021. I don't know. I didn't really talk too much about it though. But anyways, for real now. I will say this, man. I'm going to say this for real. Honestly, it's looking nice. It's looking very crispy clean. It's amazing as hell. It's gravy as fuck. Absolutely the juice. The shit. Or I guess Gen Zers would like to call it the freaking cap. High key, or what else? No, it's used most of the time. Super bass or based. Or what else would I fucking say? I forgot what it's called. I guess it's goaded and I guess Max Chill. I don't know what else to fucking say. There's another extra thing I know to say too, but I forgot now. AF. That's what it was. That's fuck. I know what that means. But anyways, yeah, for real. The music thing that they used, I remember that song, but it was it was played by a violin or a harp or something like that. Or it was played by a scary organ, like a Catholic church priest, sort of organ, Roman Catholic, forget the name of that fucking piano. I think it's the piano harmonic organ or whatever. I don't know Wikipedia real quick. Lay it up. Hold on. Okay, so I found out the name of the piano. It's not even called the organ piano. It's called a fortopio, or fortepeccio piano. I'm not some Italian Sicilian style freaking language that they use for it. Fortepelio or fortepoccio. I don't know. That's kind of what it would have played when they played that freaking thing. But they did it more slower and sinister, and they did a little remake to that. So that's cool. I'm surprised they didn't show Muriel and Houston's bass, because when I was, like I said before, I was doing a thumbnail for this freaking video. I saw them there, but they were fake AI generated versions of them. I think it's getting worse and worse. It's taking over every freaking little piece of fucking technology, man. That's getting real bad. I didn't want to know what's going to look like 2 or 4 years down the road from now, or even next year, 2026. But real close around the corner, too. So there's that. And then the last 2 things I'll say is this. I wish it would have been a little bit more voice acting. I know it's just him screaming and yelling, like that. But when he used to do when he was trying to tell Eustace and Muriel, there's a demon monster somewhere out there. I remember when he always used to say things I do for love, like that. He used to have some bad East Coast, New York, New Jersey, Rhode Island, Long Island, Staten Island, Boston accent somewhere. So I remember that shit because when I lived in New York City, Harlem, New York, Spanish Harlem, I used to hear all that accent all the fucking time, or 1,000 other accents. And I kind of heard the same thing here in Vegas. So a certain stuff, not as much, but it's out there for sure. It's fucking melted pot of all the police of race and ethnicities all over the damn place. Not just either a couple blacks and whites out there, Hispanic Latinos, and there's a whole bunch of them out here now. And it's even way extra bigger than it was last time when I saw it way back in the day. Which I'm not surprised I didn't get into that. And the last final thing I'll say is this. The artwork still looks nice for it, and the gameplay's looking pretty good for it. And I hope there's no bugs or glitches on it, because this was made on a Kickstarter or whatever, so people probably gave all their Kickstarter money or Patreon money to these fools. It definitely freaking earned it. I hope they make some extra DLC. If it's free DLC, even better. It might be even bigger, which I highly doubt it. It might even be bigger than the whole Hollow Knight Silk Song shit, which I doubt that's ever going to be a thing, but because it already became a thing 2 months ago. And yeah, once again, I already said this on my other thing. That shit doesn't surprise me. As you guys see the freaking what's it called? The videos. I wasn't even watching any of these videos. It just came on my recommended algorithm feed. That GTA 6 thing got hit. Freaking what's it called? Pushed back to November next year, which like I said before in the older video, and the Godzilla one I just did not too long ago, 0.1 or 1.0. It's probably going to be not 2020 and 2030. It might be all the way fucking 2040. Just hope it doesn't take that damn long. And I even saw people in the comment section with one video say, "Oh, freaking Half-Life 3 will be out by before GTA 6 comes out, or WW3 might start before that comes out, or AI will take over humanity before everything comes out." And that's a scary ass one there, but it is what it is. Anyways, all I gotta say for the man here. Links to description box down below, cards on the side. Shout out to this dude, El Gato de Trajano. El Gato de Trajo. So posting the video up, and that's it. Stay tuned for more content channel, including video ministry news and my news, Twitch drama news, or just VTuber drama news. And of course, there's always stuff like from Dexerto, Sports Keto, that Park Place, and a couple other places out there too. And stay tuned for more either super hyper action review segments or normal action reviews to commentary to either indie cartoon news, video game industry trailer news, and of course either live action or animation or versions of movie trailer news. And yes, and once in a while I eat my nuts and rant videos, and very rarely once in a while video responses. Take it easy, peace out my sauerkraut, let's goodbye, see you flip side. Take it easy, stay in the safe, stay easy, stay on the grind, stay healthy, be easy to do yourself, peace out my sauerkraut again. Let's goodbye, see you on the flip side. Take it easy, stay safe, caution. I'll see you guys next video, alright? Deuces, goodbye. See you guys next time. Stay extra vigilant. I'll see you never the next video commentary, rant, or discussion, piece of fucking material ends up being in the future. Whatever it's gonna be, whatever it's gonna fucking be. Alright? Take care. Goodbye. Hopefully I see you in the next future content I do. Alright, take it easy, one. Bye.